You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We're ready.
All right.
We're ready.
Okay, let's not forget
Cheers.
this. Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice.
Welcome to the Movie Podium, a weekly podcast where we collectively choose a movie to watch, and at the end of the week, we get together and talk about it. It's kind of like a book club, but for movies. We also came up with a set of questions to ask ourselves, such as, is this a podium movie or a top 3 in the year of its respective release? I'm your host, Matt Scott, and I'm here with my dudes, Eric,
Hello.
Dave,
Hey.
Daniel,
Heyo.
and for the first time, we have Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Hello, John.
And Mr. Cooking with Kevin himself.
That's me.
Cooking with Kevin. Cooking with Kevin. He's whipping up food to put you in the mood. He's got a little liquid courage.
How you doing, Kevin?
I'm doing pretty fucking good.
And
Well, Superman does good, fool.
without
doing
further
well.
ado, we present our next movie.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sinbad. Jingle All the Way.
Turbo Man.
Turbo Man.
All right, so let's get some random ass facts out of the way. This is actually one of the worst movies we've seen from an IMDb standpoint, and I can see why.
Is it worse than
No.
Thor?
Wait, so it's worse than Thor?
Way
No.
worse than Thor.
Is it like a-
refuse to believe
Is it like
it.
half?
It's a 5.7 on IMDb.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Even worse than The Waterboy.
No.
I'm afraid so. I'm afraid you don't hold a bomb and still live, but... So, can anybody know...
That's not even the worst plot hole in this movie.
I mean, there's... Yeah, exactly. So, can anybody tell me what state this is supposed to take place in?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Yep. So, the world premiere was actually
Why are you
held...
doing this?
I was gonna say it, and then you beat me to it, so I was just like, brain stop.
So this actually, the world premiere of this was held at the Mall of America. Thought that was fun.
Ooh.
I've been to
Yeah.
the Mall of America. I bought
Did you get
Pokemon
me?
cards.
Ooh, nice.
I
They have
ate
a
at a
Wizards of the
restaurant.
Coast store.
Oh, actually, I saw the new Top Gun movie there.
Really?
Yeah.
Good job,
Not
guys.
bad.
Yep. And this movie came out in 1996, which was also the year of the craze Tickle Me Elmo. Obviously, they filmed this before Tickle Me Elmo, and so this is actually kind of more based on the Cabbage Patch Kids of the 80s. But it ended up being more relatable in 96 because of how crazy Tickle Me Elmo was.
My mom got us a Tickle Me Elmo.
Really?
When
Did it-
no one in the family was like, yeah, get us a Tickle Me
I was
Elmo.
gonna say, did anybody here own a Tickle Me Elmo? We're
No.
too old for that.
Yeah, that's what I thought,
was-
but we still got one.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, Kevin, did you say you had one?
I didn't personally earn one, but my little sibling did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, even Lindsay.
A
didn't
little
get
sibling.
Little sibling.
one. A little deal.
My
It's a
little
li-
sibling.
A little deal.
A little deal. A small
Brother,
deal.
sister.
You don't get that much information.
Sibling.
My little sibling.
As you can imagine, Sinbad improvised most of his lines,
Oh, that's awesome. I
Go
didn't
figure.
know that.
and apparently Arnold did as well. It's probably all the whatever words he knew. Like, oh, this sounds like it
That
should go
is
together.
really cool.
Yeah, exactly. That was probably improvised. Hey, say
Or,
something
this
about
is my
that
ball.
bell. Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, exactly.
We gotta hold off here.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Speaking of Arnold, he was paid $20 million to do this film in 1996.
Get money, get paid.
He got a lot of it.
Lots of money.
That's
And-
a large amount of dollars.
especially in '96.
I
And
wonder if he used it to pay his bang maid.
His
maybe
what?
Bang maid.
What is that?
the maid that he banged.
Oh, okay. That was self-explanatory. I'm sorry.
I think that's probable.
I am unaware of this, so
Yeah, he got
continue.
divorced from
Maria Shriver.
yeah.
Maria Shriver. And then
He owns a tank.
Can anybody name Turbo Man's original name?
No.
It wasn't originally Turbo Man.
Turbo Dude.
Close.
Turbo guy.
Turbo Guy.
Turbo Tom.
I wish they would have kept that.
Yeah.
Tom.
It should have
I've
been
heard
Turbo
Daniel
Ted.
call people that before that
Turbo
are not named Tom.
So for anybody who's listening, please like and subscribe this channel. Check out our website, themoviepodium.net, where you can get some cool gear. Like the koozie. Sorry, I'm not
The
wearing
koozie.
the shirt. You can get some fireworks.
Yeah, what
if
the
you're
heck?
lucky.
Oh my gosh. We sell fireworks now?
I mean, we could. Everything has a price.
I'm pretty sure that's like pretty
Illegal?
like regulated
Yeah,
economy.
regulated.
Like
Definitely.
Well,
is.
there's a pretty big fireworks store here in Hudson. We could do some work. Hey, John. Hello, John.
Hello, John.
also, if you want Kevin's phone number, just
Yes.
DM David and he will give it to you.
Yep.
It's at Dave Potmeyer on Instagram.
And check out our
Nobody
Patreon.
That's right
asked
here.
for it.
Yeah, and check out our Patreon account where we share our pre-rolls, and we share our Discord channel where we hop on and play video games and hang out. We need to do that pretty soon. We're gonna have one of those, and yeah, let's get it
Our
going.
dank pre-rolls. Our pre-rolls are quite dank.
Yeah, exactly. All right, you guys ready for questions?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go.
First one we've got favorite thing about the movie. All right, John.
I'm surprised that it took this long into us filming the podcast for someone to make that joke.
I know. Well, I was gonna say, John, what was the most dank thing about this movie?
Yeah.
What was dank or quite choice to me was when I logged into Disney, this was the first recommended movie for me.
Is that your favorite thing about the movie?
No.
Okay.
Two scenes struck me hard. The warehouse scene, the big warehouse brawl, I think is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys know who the big Santa was?
Yeah.
Of course.
Who was it?
The giant.
The
It's the
Big
second-
Show.
It's the second straight movie we've done with
Yeah.
Paul White.
Well,
How wild
Well,
is that?
I'm a Santa.
What's really cool is that Arnold got to work with Andre and his son
Yeah.
in two different movies.
Yeah, is that your favorite thing?
No, my favorite thing about this movie is that it's really, really bad. It is nonsensical garbage, and it is hilarious because of it. And I enjoy it. Every time I watch it, I'm just like, oh yeah, this is dumb. And it's that dumb too. It's not, oh, this is dumb. It's dumb.
here comes another dumb part.
I think it's just lazy. I just think that, well, we can't kill anybody, but we'll make a bomb blow up, and we'll do this. we'll have this kid climb a ladder and just pretend nobody thinks it's like a bad thing. Like, oh, yeah, this is part of the
It's
show.
part of the show.
Yeah,
Like,
the cops are like, "Lady, it's part of the show."
And it's just lazy writing, but
Hey, get the fuck out. We have it under control.
yeah, exactly. Kevin, I know you love this movie. What do you love so much about this movie?
I love too much about this movie, but it's because of those reasons. So I did a specific scene. I have two written down, but I'll only go on one, and it goes on to the con scene. It's Arnold using a fake badge during the bust, and he just grabs it.
Oh yeah,
This is such a sloppy bust. I've been working on this case for 6 months, and you guys just come in here, arrest somebody. And then he just gets away. It's like
Yeah.
sure. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah. Arnold's something in this. That's
It's
for sure.
obviously like a plastic wallet to the thing too, like a pleather little tiny.
And there's a whole case of them right in front on the table.
Eric, what about you? What was your favorite thing?
I said it reminds me of being a kid, but I will also say it's dumb as fuck. I love it.
Yes.
Kevin, can you turn your gain down on your mic, please?
Oh, I can do that.
Thank you.
I got excited.
I'm so excited. Dave, what about you?
The stupidity of this movie is what makes me love it so much. Fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger knocks out a reindeer. Uppercuts it. He uppercuts it.
So this
Don't
is not
forget, then he gets drunk with it.
He gets it
Yes.
drunk afterwards. He's like, my bad, dude.
well, it's not
He's
the
like,
first
"We're
time
friends,
Arnold hits an
but I had
animal in
to
a
do
movie.
it."
So in Conan the
I know.
Barbarian, he socks a camel in the face.
The fuck, Arnold?
Right?
Damn.
So
Tell me how
my
to do
favorite
Barney.
my favorite scene is when Sinbad and Arnold are sitting at the diner and they're sharing their sob stories. And I was gonna say it was my least favorite thing because it felt like they should be sharing a beer, but they're at a diner. But then Sinbad brings out the booze and pours it and spikes their drinks, and it instantly became my favorite thing. I was like, that's what I should have seen.
Yeah.
I love
wanted
that
to see him.
scene too. In that scene where it cuts to Jake Lloyd swinging straight from the bottle too.
I also had that
Yeah.
wrote down as one of my favorite things. Was him having a vision of his son being a worthless mailman.
Oh, that was good.
Not that mailmen are worthless. That
No, but
mailman is worthless.
that's what they did in this movie. Is they made a male person a worthless profession.
Sort of. And it was his like crazy obsession.
He was
part, too.
literally throwing letters out of the bag, trying to lose lessen the weight.
He's like,
Get
this
out
one's
of
a
there.
bomb. No, wait, this one's a bomb.
All right, next category. Least favorite part about the movie. Dave, back to you.
My least favorite thing about the movie is the stupidity of the movie.
Oh, no.
But it's so
Um,
good.
There's just the amount of absurd plot holes in this movie that just don't make any sense. Liz asks Ted to take her to the parade right after Arnold catches his house on fire
I know,
and kicks a hole through the window.
and they don't even
Like
care.
and it's just like doesn't care, just puts the Turbo Man toy back under the tree that has had something thrown into it
well,
and takes
the
her
whole-
to the parade.
and Arnold,
Wait,
and the whole
back up.
time in that house, Arnold is holding on to the toy. You're telling me he's not just dropping the toy? Like he happens to be holding it when they walk in. I've no chance. I call bullshit. You would have thrown that shit on the floor like as soon as you got in there. First thing you do is put it by the tree, and then you
That goes
light the house on fire.
that
Kevin?
goes right with my
was yours?
my least favorite thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's yours?
Balthazar's head is in the fireplace on fire. He takes it out of the fireplace and then puts it on the carpet and lights the carpet on fire and then kicks it out the window. Why don't you just leave that fucking head in the fireplace?
He's trying
That's a good example of Arnold improvising.
Balthazar, I'm fucking impressed that you remember the name of the head that was burning in the fireplace.
I've watched this movie quite a bit.
John, what's your least favorite thing?
Who, me?
John, what's your least favorite thing?
The fact that clearly Arnie has been missing out on his son's shit for years. You know, they're like, well, Mom and I usually do this, or the past 2 years we have done this. And then he saves the day acquiring this action figure. And then he's suddenly, the hero and, biggest kid's biggest fan all over again just because he acquired his favorite toy.
Yeah. That whole thing is absurd.
Yeah.
And like missing out on something, it's like, yeah, shit does happen where you do miss out on a karate thing or I like missed out on Cohen's basketball because I had to watch the other kids that I have, like while Kelly's out doing work. Like life does happen. So I feel like this whole movie is just completely too dramatic. But anyways,
Jamie's an only child.
That's his only kid too,
right?
And he isn't able to participate in any of those things just for his one kid.
Right. Yeah, I don't buy it. But I get the workaholic thing. But he wasn't traveling either. That's the other weird thing. Anyways.
And he's the fucking boss.
Yeah. And he's the boss. Yeah, I feel like
my number one customer.
Yeah. And remember,
most bosses I know
customer.
are still around family. Anyways.
You're my number one customer.
Daniel?
My least favorite thing about this movie is how dumb it is. Just like Dave said. But I do want to give it credit. I forgot to say it in my best part is that they don't let him drink and drive.
He
takes
he doesn't drink with the Santa.
Yeah.
The reindeer.
Myron.
No, he does drink with the reindeer, and then he pours the rest of it. He's having a beer, but he doesn't drive to the parade. He gets a taxi because they don't want him drinking and driving.
Yep.
So, just one good thing in smart thing in such a dumb movie.
Yeah. Yeah, good catch. I noticed he poured the rest of the beer out because I thought, and he even says something like, all right, I need to go. Like he almost acknowledges that he needs the cognitive impairment to, have that. It almost sounded like he was consciously dumping the beer, getting Rudolph the rest of the beer. What's the reindeer's name, Kevin? Oh, it's Ted.
Ted.
Duh.
It's Ted.
Never mind.
Ted.
I knew that.
Named it after my dad.
I know. Fuck.
Even the other drinking scene, because there's 2 drinking scenes in this movie.
Yeah, the one
where they're drinking at the bar. When they leave for that, they run to the radio station from that diner. So there's no driving after that.
Yeah.
Who's got
part of
the
that's because he
squeaky
sits a
chair?
couple of blocks. Eric, what's your least favorite thing?
My least favorite thing was Ted being a creep.
Yeah, Ted was.
You're all
Ted's
about the creeps.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah,
I don't like him. And he was being a big old creep.
Fucking scumbag.
Listen, Ted fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ted,
obviously.
Ted was banging all those women who brought him cookies.
Hungry dog gonna eat, right?
Ow, 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 ow.
He is trying to get deep in that dog dick.
Trying to get deep in the dog dish.
It's kind of like it could be John. Like you could be eating women's cookies, mama's cookies.
He's a cookie monster. You know what I mean?
You just gotta find people who need help with their pipes and shit.
Yeah.
It could be you.
Hang their Christmas lights. It'll be all right.
Yeah, you could be you. Or you could get a reindeer and walk them around.
I'm just he brought this fucking reindeer in as a surprise for his son. Like, what the fuck? How
then
is
he's
your
just
kid
going to
gonna be
release it with
excited
some-
over that. What the
He's going to
fuck are you
release it with some
thinking?
regular deer. He said, "I saw some deer down by the shores of Lake Minnetonka, and I'm going to release the deer with those deer, and nature will let him accept it." It's like they're different species, you
Nature's
numbnuts.
kind. They'll accept it.
Ted doesn't care about that.
He just cares about slaying.
Yes.
Pune.
Oh,
Here,
fucking
you just
crap.
have some of this non-alcoholic eggnog.
So
you
And
smell
he's
like
going to
barf.
take all the alcohol.
my least favorite thing, and I agree with all that. There is a lot of dumb things going on, but it really blows my mind that no one could name all of the reindeer names when calling into the radio station.
In all
the
of
fuck outta here.
Minneapolis.
What if someone called in and said like the Jacksons, like Tito, and like, come on, as dumb as this is, you can't be that dumb.
All right, who can do it? Dash,
Dancer, Presser.
Nixon, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen.
Not as fast as that, but you can easily. I mean, you just go through Rudolph's song,
Yeah.
but yeah. All right, next category we've got who won the movie. Does anybody say anybody else but Arnold?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll say Arnold because he made $20 million to make this dumb movie.
And it's awesome.
That's it. All right, Kevin. Who else won this movie?
I went for the character, and Jamie won this movie. He,
Because his dad was around for 30 minutes.
One.
And
At
he
the end of
was
the
Turbo Man.
He what exactly?
He's his
He
number
was
one
Turbo
customer.
Man.
You're my number one customer.
Oh, I
uh,
get it. I get it. Jamie becomes Anakin Skywalker. Kevin's right.
I am your father.
Actually, there is that. But in this particular movie, like all he wants is that toy.
Yeah.
And then he didn't get that toy. I mean, he finally did, and then he gave it away because his dad is Turbo Man, and that's to me that's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like he didn't need a toy.
He's got the real
said-
thing.
Yeah, he's got the real
yeah.
thing.
Fighting Booster
Exactly.
and all those other bad guys. Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
Now it's just dad needs to be home more often. Who else said Dave? You said you had somebody else?
Mine was Myron Larrabee won the movie.
Yeah. That's the other
Because he
got the toy from
ended up
Jamie.
with a toy. after all that trouble.
I mean,
He
Yeah,
ended
going
up
to
with
jail.
the toy.
I guess, I mean, yours and Kevin's are both pretty literal. I mean, yeah, they got what they wanted, right? Both of them. That's awesome.
I was initially going to say Jamie as well, but after all of the arguments have been made, I'm going to say Arnold because he got $20 million.
Yes. He got paid.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is a lie. I was pretty dumbfounded by it. Because, like, this isn't a high-budget movie.
A
I
quarter.
was say was that
No.
half
You
the
know-
budget?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
budget was
probably.
getting Arnold for the role.
Seriously, like, there's some special effects and, like, there's some scenes. I mean, they probably paid to film at, like, the New York parade stuff, but, like, come on. $20 million?
It was an estimated $60 million to make the movie.
Really? He made a third of that? That's nuts.
And
a
you know,
big third of
Sinbad
that.
probably got a big check out of that too.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
he was
not 20
popular.
million, but
No,
I mean-
no. But yeah, still, I mean, I'm guessing most of that went to Arnold. That's nuts. A
I
third
would
of
say
that.
so.
All right, next category we've got favorite song moment or score scene. I won't go first, Daniel.
I wonder
I do
why.
have one.
I got one. I like the music playing during the montage of him trying to get the toy at the beginning, like when he first is going toy store to toy store to toy store.
Hope to make the season bright.
Dave.
Mine was when the convicts sang "The Little Boy Santa Claus Forgot."
In the street he envies all those lucky boys.
No one else like that. No one else liked the little musical number in the movie when all the Santa Clauses sing.
Sorry,
guys. Sorry you didn't like it.
I mean,
What a dumb
Okay.
fucking choice, Dave. My favorite thing was
I think there were a lot of hard choices to be made in this movie.
I picked the during the parade when they were playing the Turbo Man theme song, and that dude was just fucking shredding on the
oh
guitar.
yeah, that cracked me up. It had it gave me the same feels as Mad Max.
I'm just laughing at our silence at Dave's pick.
Did everybody go?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
about to get more silent, I assure you. Because at some
great.
point, I believe there's Backdoor Santa, which is used in Christmas in Hollis. Yeah. That's fine.
What?
The end.
Nice. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Kevin. I'm just glad that we did a movie where I don't have to like type out or think about anything. That's how dumb this movie was.
This is
There's no
truly
think
a
piece.
great movie.
It's so good.
Kevin, what was your favorite song?
Mine has nothing to do with the song, but for the situation that happened. And I'm coming back around to Balthazar. It's when the head gets kicked through the window on fire,
yeah.
and there's
Nice.
carolers out there just doing
Yeah.
a Christmas carol, and they get
That's a good answer.
getting on fire.
Do they just
That's
not
them.
skip a beat and keep caroling?
No, they were yelling, right?
No, yeah,
They stopped
they
and
scream
yelled.
and run away.
My favorite was hearing "Run Run Rudolph" by Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
And no
was a good one.
specific reason other than I just like that song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Whereas Minneapolis, we'll do the rockin' while you fill the stocking.
What?
Didn't they have a Tom Petty Christmas song in there? It sounded like him
I would've
during
noticed
one
that.
scene.
I don't fucking know,
I
Eric.
don't think so.
Yeah, I
Okay,
didn't.
I'm sorry.
I would have thought I would notice that, but possibly.
Okay.
Sorry.
Quit
Man,
coming
there's some
down
good tunes
Eric.
on this one. I would have rather
So many good tunes.
We all
Tom
really
Sawyer.
category way out of the park.
Yeah. All right. Next category should even be more interesting. Does this movie get made now? Well, so
Oh,
a glitch.
In the Matrix.
Who wants to make an argument that this is gonna get made again? Kevin? I got 2 counterpoints, but go ahead.
I've got 2 points. One, they
All right.
did do a sequel in 2014.
They did?
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw it on Disney Plus.
No.
Oh.
Larry the Cable Guy.
oh yeah,
God!
I did. See
Are you
that.
serious?
Ow!
So they
Yep.
tease it, like at the obviously after the credits they tease the sequel, but I didn't know they actually made a sequel. Well, that was still 9 years ago.
The other is, if Arnold Schwarzenegger wants to make a Christmas movie, Well, maybe not him now. Now that I think he's fucking old. But
he's not getting 20 million anymore.
He's not getting. Well, he might get 20 million now. He's not going to get the
equivalent.
No, he's not getting 20 million now.
I bet he's not getting 20 million.
He's not getting 20 million, even in today's dollars.
No, I agree with that.
Christmas movies get made. It might not make much money, but Christmas movies will be released, whether it's in theaters or not.
Yeah. So my
That's
counter
kind of where
to
I
that,
stand on that one.
Well, so the premise of this is him running around to get a toy. How often do you run around and get anything? Or do you order everything on Amazon? And half this movie doesn't get made because of the security around all of the other parts. All the ridiculousness of this would never happen. So nothing happens except maybe the dad and mom get a divorce. Like, Merry Christmas. I mean, that's about all I see of this movie.
Actually,
Imagine kids watching this movie now and not not understanding certain scenarios in this movie.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I would like to.
They'll never understand like a toy store or rushing somewhere to get something
crazy?
like that.
No, I mean, here's your Amazon
listening
gift
to the
card.
radio.
Yeah, listening
to the radio.
I mean, there's this whole premise of the movie is that he needs to go out and get a toy. They're just not doing that.
Radio. Who needs a radio?
Some people
I'd
might
like to
go
make
shop, but
I would like to make a point in back to Jingle All the Way 2. The IMDb rating for Jingle All the Way 2 is 3.8.
Oh, wow.
That is half Thor.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Just about. A little over.
That's pretty
but
bad.
Still. Yeah, that's wild. So, all right. Now, I think the best part. Favorite line of the movie. Oh. We're getting early ones from Daniel.
Yes.
I'm not a pervert.
I need a toy. I'm not a pervert.
That's it.
It's beautiful. Eric?
Put that cookie down now.
Put that cookie down now.
It's pretty good. John?
My number one customer.
Dave?
This is really cool.
Is this it? Wow. This is really cool.
Classic. Kevin?
It's a multilingual version. It's fun and educational.
Well, that's the multilingual version. It's fun and educational.
Jim Belushi.
Yep.
Yes.
I liked
James Belushi as he
as he
credits.
right. I liked She's Next Door petting Ted.
Let me talk to your mother.
You can't.
Why not?
She's next door petting Ted.
She's what?
Fuck, that was one of my
That's one of mine.
I like when the cop comes up to his motorcycle knocked over and goes, "You broke my little mirror."
Yes.
Officer,
You broke my little mirror.
That was my number 2. He broke my little mirror.
I've got one.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got one. Mr. Ponytail Man, I know you. You're the kind of man that puts the trash can in front of the mailbox.
Mr. Ponytail Man, I know you. I know you're kind. You're the kind that puts the trash can in front of the mailbox, so I had to get out my Jeep, don't you?
I gotta get out of my Jeep.
That's awesome.
I had another one from Myron, and it was, that was really a bomb? This is a sick world we're living in. Sick people.
That was really a bomb? Just a sick world we're living in. Sick people.
Sinbad was good at some of those.
This one was definitely a top 5 A/B repeat that we did, where Arnold knocks over Sinbad with making him slip on the car, and he runs up and goes, "Oh, poor baby."
Oh, poor baby.
I got another A-B repeat. There's when Arnold's shopping for Turbo Man, he asks some random worker like, "Hey, where's Turbo Man?" And the worker's like, "It's only the hottest toy of all time," and then makes the funniest. Or then he goes,
Where have you guys been? Turbo Man's only the hottest selling Christmas toy ever.
It's only the hot. It's like it's the only the hottest toy of all time.
And then everyone just laughs at him.
Yeah, but like that face he makes with that noise.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
Who said you could eat my cookies?
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
Put that cookie down now.
Yes.
The number one customer I totally forgot about, but that one's pretty fun.
Yeah,
customer.
That's how he ends his phone call with his wife.
Yeah. I also liked when they went to the shady Santa place. The window opens up and he's like, "Password."
Oh yeah.
Jingle bells, Batman smells.
Password. Jingle bells. Batman smells.
Yeah. Which of course he is, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Ba ba ba.
Dramatic reverb.
All right. Next category we've got most likely to be the off-screen drunk. So
That's an easy one.
I said the cop that has bad luck because clearly with his luck, this wasn't his first shitty day on the job. This dude's definitely a closet drunk. And now he can't even hold his beer. Yeah. What? Sinbad?
Sinbad loves booze, man.
Yeah. Myron.
Myron is definitely
Myron loves some booze.
I also said Myron.
Yeah, I mean he was secretly drinking.
Secretly.
Well, he was until he brought it out. I mean, but he had it in his bag, in his post office bag, his carrier.
I said,
go ahead.
No, you go, Kevin.
I said I put Ted because there's a reason why he's divorced and creepy.
I said Ted too.
Nice.
Because he's trying to fucking put on a front and like put himself out there again, but he's drinking.
Nice. John?
To get through everything.
Did you have somebody?
I say off camera because it's in the future. Here's to you, Dad. It's Arnie's little boy.
Jamie.
The bottle
Jamie.
Pretty hard soon.
Nice. All right. Now we've got to cast our friends. Anybody want to go first? Eric. All right,
I'll go first.
Let's hear
it. So, Matt, you're Howard because of muscles. And then Daniel is Jamie. And I put Daniel's Jamie because he's most likely to be moody 1 second and then pumped the next second. When Matt missed Daniel's karate class, Daniel was very, very moody. But then when Matt said he's going to get the doll, Daniel was all about it.
Yeah, it has a jetpack, Eric.
I know. I'm just saying. That's what I cast you as.
Phrases.
5.
Including it's turbo time. I said Cody is the shady Santa selling counterfeit toys to make money.
For sure.
And then I said Bogey is his muscle, the little elf. I said Dave is the old guy that has bad luck on the force because he's a cop. Because Dave is a cop.
I'm not a cop.
I said that's just what a cop would say.
That's exactly what a cop would say.
I said Kevin is Ted the reindeer because he gets mad at Howard for starting a fire and then he gets drunk.
That's
Fair.
pretty cool.
But he's a good reindeer, though.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
Yeah. And then I said John is Myron solely because when they're running to the radio station or something, there's a shot that you see like Sinbad and his legs are like splayed out a little bit, and like he's lanky, and it just looks like a clumsy run, and I can see John doing that run. That's it.
And I'm a
Nice.
government employee.
It's pretty good.
Thank you. That is my casting.
This is how you clap.
Eric, no notes. No notes, buddy.
Thank you.
Who wants to
I
go
appreciate
next?
that.
Yeah.
Kevin? I think Kevin wants to go next.
I have a couple, but Cody is definitely Belushi, but it wasn't because he's a con man, because it's all sales are final and cash only.
Yeah.
He also tries to scoot him out the door before opening the thing.
Yeah, exactly. And then I have Daniel as the captain that's chasing Arnold the whole way, because he's just trying to. He thinks he's doing something wrong the whole time, but then at the end of the movie, he realizes, like, yeah, he did a lot of shit, but he did it for a good reason.
That's Daniel. That makes me. I'm gonna be like, you're still going to jail, motherfucker. You know how many laws you broke?
You broke my little mirror.
You
like,
flew around the entire metropolitan area. You caused so much property damage. You're going to jail, buddy.
You're doing it for his son. You give forgiveness for that, I feel like.
Fuck no.
I'm sorry.
Unlock that son
Not
of a
from
bitch up.
Daniel.
Not from Daniel. Okay. Sorry. I'm
He
off
did
on that
so
one.
much damage.
Well, this one you guys might like. So I put myself as Booster because I'd be Chief and Sigs waiting.
Where the hell have you been?
That's all I had on that one.
That's a good one. I didn't even.
Okay, just the one note, Kevin. The rest were amazing, but just the one note. That I am not a forgiving man.
Nope, he's the law.
Plus, children. You know I don't particularly care for children.
Apparently, I'm wrong.
Dave, did you have anybody?
Yeah, I had Daniel as Ted because Ted is the ultimate villain of this movie, and when Daniel gets around your guys' wives, he's always trying to swoon and try and get on their good side and everything. And then I also had Kevin as Booster, who's just sitting around Chief and Sigs, ready to start work.
We ready to go? Let's go to work.
Nice. Anybody else?
That's it.
Daniel, did you have anybody?
I didn't have anybody. Not that wasn't said. Like,
no, I didn't either. This was one where my
I've got
brain was
Matt
off.
as Arnie for bodybuilding reasons. Phil Hartman's me because I can definitely do that shit. Like, oh, you sugar cookies. That's 10 to 15 minutes at 350.
Go
downstairs, take a shower, and then the kids are in there. You're like, quiet it down in there.
You all shut the fuck up.
Sinbad's Cody, is that what he said?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
He could
Yeah.
do it dirty. He'd play dirty.
He's got the bomb.
And he'd play dirty to get the toy. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He takes shortcuts.
Nice. All right.
That was a good round.
That was a good round.
Much enjoyment.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice.
All right. And then we've got our two podium categories. First, we've got, is this a podium role or is this a podium role for any of the top billed cast members? So I just said Arnold, Sinbad, and Phil Hartman. I mean,
Yeah.
What about Jamie?
Yeah, Jake Lloyd.
If you want, we can do him too. Arnold
Sure.
first.
No.
There's and Daniel.
No.
There's a big hell no. Arnold
Definitely no.
is definitely not Arnold's best at all.
It might be his best comedy. Not his best.
No, absolutely
Kindergarten Cop
not.
or
Not even
Twins.
close.
Yeah, you got Twins and Junior, maybe.
And Junior is good
Kindergarten
too.
Cop's not. Yeah, comedy. Like Kindergarten Cop's not quite a comedy. It's like right in between.
It's a kid's
right in
comedy.
What do you
Yeah, it's
mean not
considered-
comedy? It's a fucking comedy through and through.
Yeah,
There were
This
guns
is-
and
so this
people
was
getting shot in
considered his-
Kindergarten Cop.
well, this is considered his fourth comedy movie, and we named the other three, or his fourth. Yeah, his fourth in a timeline. This was the other three we already named. So yeah, Kindergarten Cop is considered a comedy, whether it's
Yeah.
that funny or not. I get your point, but it's still a comedy. I mean, it's
The
a funny movie.
three categories on IMDb are action, comedy, and crime.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright.
Yeah, that
How
makes
is that?
sense.
That makes sense.
Kindergarten Cop.
So my podium for this movie is
Wait, what?
Anakin Skywalker.
Really? I mean,
Wait,
I
what?
guess what else is he in other than this and that?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
that's the only reason I would say yes.
Sinbad and Phil Hartman. Those
Yeah,
are
I
my
said yes for both. Those are the
I
only
did
two I
too.
said yes for.
I did too, because if you look at Phil Hartman's, he's not in a ton of movies. He's another kind of TV actor, right? News radio, Saturday Night Live, Troy McClure. Like, most of his stuff is
you
on
might
TV.
know me as TV's blah blah blah.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
literally, that's
I
his
put-
character. And Sinbad, yeah, I mean, this is probably, you have, First Kid, Blank
First Kid,
Check.
yeah.
Or no, not Blank Check. That was Tone Lock. So, yeah, you have First Kid. And he's also in Coneheads. He's in, Good Burger was the other one I would say. He's pretty funny in Good Burger. But, yeah,
Good Burger
none
2
of these
just
are...
released.
What?
Good Burger 2 just released.
I know, but none of these are like great movies. Let's just say Sinbad didn't have the
Hey, fuck you. These are
Hall of
fucking
Fame career.
glorious movies, asshole.
Yeah, I'm more with John on this one.
I'm with John on this one too.
Okay, I'll join.
Hey,
I'll join Team
I will
Matt.
say for with Eric, we have Rita Wilson, who's also in That Thing You Do.
Yes,
Yes.
she is.
So
Also, Tom Hanks.
but
was.
there's
Yeah.
there's the only two movies that I would put her in. It's
Yeah, she's not in a ton of big roles either. Runaway Bride is kind of a bigger movie for her, but
with
yeah,
Julia
There's a lot-
Roberts.
yeah, exactly, and Richard Gere. So
Greer, more
sadly,
like.
some of the bigger names in this is part of their podium role.
Hell yes.
This movie is awesome.
I think we
So,
fucking nailed that one.
to me, this is the greatest movie ever made.
Exactly, and so
Christmas
we
movie
finished.
ever made.
Well, we finished this episode and with our monthly theme with, does this movie podium on your all-time Christmas list, which I did not run by, but we know it's not on the year 96. So
You
is this,
don't know
Are
that.
you shitting me?
wait
Yeah.
a minute. So
You
let
are
me
fucking presumptuous.
play this. Does this movie podium? Daniel?
Someone's got like a time.
I just want to say we should save our actual podium for the last one we do. We
So-
should just say yes or no, but save
I
our
was getting
actual
there.
podium. Oh, okay.
I was getting there.
All right. All right.
But you're 100% on the same page I am. So as we go through this, we'll kind of, hopefully we'll hit some of the big ones from our childhood and our group. So I'm going to go ahead and say no.
What?
No.
I would say no too.
Dave,
John, Kevin. Dave fell asleep. Sorry.
I didn't fall asleep.
is this
Dave's
in your
checking
top
the score of the
3
game.
Christmas movies of all time?
No, this isn't on my top 3 Christmas movies of all time. Are you kidding me?
John,
you guys pulled me from my phone for that.
Hey,
Kevin,
hey!
I think we do have one. Kevin, is this on your top 3?
This is not only a top 3 Christmas movie for me, it's also a top 3 movie for 1996. And you can go watch that movie of that thing you do earlier. That's a previous episode. But this is number 2 for 1996.
Oh
and
my
then,
God.
We'll see what else tops my top 3.
Christmas list?
Christmas list, yes.
My God. I cannot believe this made it.
What about John?
He said no.
Oh, you said no? I'm sorry.
No. Reluctantly, no.
Okay. Also, I'd like to say we keep saying like Christmas movies because all December we're doing Christmas movies, and they're voted by the folks, you who are listening to this, over on Instagram and here on YouTube. We're posting polls every week.
Yep.
To see which movie we're gonna do.
Yep. So be on the lookout for that, and we'll kind of build this world of Christmas and see which ones make our podium. All right. Well, thanks for tuning into our show. Please like and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also follow us on your favorite social media platforms for clips, updates, and opportunities to vote on the next Christmas movie we watch.
Mm-hmm.
Peace.
Bye.
Deuces.